Hi, everybody. Well, sorry for that absolute technical hitch, which was, embarrassing to say the least. Here's me thinking I can do all technology and absolutely everything and get it down to a T. I apologise for coming on late to our call this evening. When I was doing these in March last year, I felt like they were working a lot better. And I'm just totally out of knack of it. So, guys, welcome to Alex Late Golf. If you're a brand new viewer, welcome to the channel. We are doing the giveaway. Yeah, guys, you can give me some stick. I hold my hands up. I had an absolute shocker with the technology. Feel free to absolutely give me some stick down below. Yeah. Oh, Darren, you got me down to a T. I'm here like 5 minutes late, 3 minutes late. I thought 1 minute late, I should be all right. But at 9 minutes late, everybody, I apologize. I apologize for being late. Absolute shambles. Sorry, guys. So yes, welcome to the channel. If you're brand new, so as you know, you're all here to win the giveaway and have a chance to win the watch. So what we're going to do is first, we're going to talk about a few things first here that I want to just talk about. So number one, who's going to be the biggest brand of 2021? Go on, smash those comments down below. That's our first question we're going to go through. Number two is, if you were a sponsored athlete, who would you choose? Those two may tie into each other. And number three, this is to you personally. So if you're watching right now, this is to you personally. What are your golfing targets of 2021? It's mad that we're even like saying it's 2021. Who's won? Gordon. We will get to that in a second. I just want to go through this first comment. So who is going to be the biggest brand of 2021? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people going Ping here. Ping have brought out a brand new driver that, do you reckon it could rival your likes of TaylorMade, your likes of Cobra? This is what I think. Ping has, when I was a junior golfer, was one of those brands that was like always really well respected. And I think people thought of it as a brand that didn't change their clubs every single year, which I think is really good. I do like that kind of thing. But, well, I guess with the likes of Till Hatton using it, it's going to look even better. So, yeah, go on. Let's have a look. Mizuno. Wilson Staff. Now, I've got a question to you, George, and question to everybody right now. Someone said to me, Wilson Staff is a brand that doesn't get enough recognition for the quality of product. Who would agree with that? Who would agree with that? I think that's possibly quite a big thing. I think that's probably quite a big thing. I don't know what you guys think of that. I mean, we've seen Cobra, Callaway, a lot to do with PXG. It's cheap. Now that is a thing. So first, what did you think of my comment on that? Do you think Wilson Staff is a brand that's not got as much recognition as it deserves? Let's hear your thoughts. Let's hear your thoughts, everybody. I think that's a big one. I really think that's a big one. Yeah, see, I like Wilson Staff. Best budget DX2. I own the irons. Project Harrington Wilson. You guys, yeah, you guys are really getting behind that. I like that because I actually, when I was playing golf, I actually thought, I say playing golf, as you know, I do play golf. I thought Wilson Staff were a great looking iron in terms of what they brought to the market. I also thought Wilson Staff and Strixon sort of sit alongside themselves in terms of a brand that's very good quality but doesn't get the recognition. I don't know what you think about that. So there's another thing that I see on here is about PXG and Ping. Now, I don't know how true this is the PXG bought the designer of or the head of R&D of Ping, and he now then is at PXG. And that's why you see, I remember picking up the first PXG driver. They may have changed over the years now, but it was one of them where I put a Ping driver down, I put a PXG driver down, and they were like literally the same things. Literally the same things. So yeah, you guys are really getting behind them. Use Wilson Staff. Stephen Brown here said used to use Wilson Staff irons. Great irons. Can't remember the names of the club, but they were black metal. I think I know which ones you mean, Stephen. I don't remember the name either, but they were like black and they had like little bits of gold on the like kind of cross on the back, from what I remember. So go on. Let's just smash them down below. What are we going with then? Are we going Callaway? Are we going Ping? Are we going Cobra? Up the Cobra. Are we going PXG? What has got to be the biggest brand of 2021? Who's brought the best to the market that you think so far? And I think a lot of us just look at what driver has brought to the market, which is fair because that's what, if we look at it, that's what all these companies use as their method of getting it out there, getting it to everybody. You can get a PXG Golden Driver 250 smoke with hazardous smoke. I mean, I've never personally hit a PXG driver. So overrated. I hear this quite a lot. PXG is bringing competition regarding prices back. I think it has to, because you think about it this way, right? You got Cobra sits around the 350 mark. You've then got your TaylorMade and Callaway 450 for a driver. And PXG is like upwards of that. Personally, is that going to help us play better golf? I may be out of order saying this, but I personally don't think spending that much on a driver is going to help us play better golf, personally. So let's go on to the next question here. And before we get into your golf, everybody, so do stick around and we will announce the winner. We have picked the winner already. So what I would say on this front is, what brand would you be sponsored by? So we're talking right now, you can pick two brands, okay? So clothing and apparel and clubs. Club deal has to be the whole deal. So you have to be like, apart from, say, for example, Wilson Staff didn't have a putter, or Cobra, I know they have putters now, but traditionally don't have putters. Who would you go? What two brands, if you were fully playing European Tour, PGA Tour, what would you go? What would you go? I've got to go Ricky all the way, haven't I? Cobra me up. I'm actually really looking towards using the Rad driver. So here we go. Ewan said Callaway offers the best apart from wood in all parts, woods, irons, putter and balls. Ewan, okay, you've gone Callaway on the equipment side of things. What apparel are you going? What clothing are you going for? We've got Mizuno, TaylorMade and FootJoy, Titleist and FootJoy, Adidas and Ping. So on this point of sponsorship, okay, this is a big point. So I talked about this on the podcast the other week. Justin Thomas, what do we think about that whole scenario? Obviously, what he said was terrible, and he shouldn't be saying things like that in haste. But is it gonna damage his career? Do we think that? Because I watched in the Abu Dhabi over the last few days, and way he was playing, he looked like a man that was a little bit sort of defeated, looked like a little bit down the dumps, because he strikes me as a golfer who plays, obviously unbelievable talent, but he strikes me as a golfer that is very much confidence based. Something that's big that's happened like that outside of golf has got to be hard for your confidence. Bill Pilling, there's a podcast. There is a podcast. It's called How to Ruin a Good Walk, which I do every single time. And hopefully you're doing less of. So yeah, I'll put the link down below. You put it into Spotify, Apple, How to Ruin a Good Walk. You'll see it. It's me and my good friend Josh talking basically like we're doing right now, talking crap about golf for an hour every day. So to be honest, I don't think we have also the worst missing coverage. Wilson D9, Callaway, Under Armour, Ewan. I like that setup. So what do we think of the whole Justin Thomas thing? What do we think? Everybody's asking. The podcast is called How to Ruin a Good Walk. How to Ruin a Good Walk, Spotify and on Apple. Paul said here, I think JT made a genuine apology. His apology be fine in a few weeks. I think he did as well, Paul. I think he realised what he said and well, obviously regrets what he said. But for me, when I was watching the thing, I don't think he said it to be horrible to anybody. I think he said it out of haste and didn't think about the whole situation, and that's had the repercussions. Like I can really, Darren Henderson. I'll answer that question in a second. I really hope he gets back on, because obviously it's a big year in terms of golf. In terms of Ryder Cup, it's a really, really big year. So I'm going to answer this question right here. Darren Henderson says, has Josh smashed any more balls in Neighbour's Garden? No, but only because he's not been in the garden. Yeah, John, I totally agree. It was directed at himself, but things in social media, things get blown up now, don't they? They go sort of absolutely out of here. And potentially, if there was no crowds there, you may not have heard it. So final bit before we go on to the last two bits of today's, and this is why you all here. You want to hear about who's won the Golf Watch, and we have got the winner. I want you to give me 3 of your captain's picks for the Ryder Cup. We'll go European, and we're going to go USA. Who will be your 3 captain's picks? Now, potentially some of these people may get in on merit of playing really well. Some of them may not. What do you think? What will be your captain's picks? Big. I think this is a big year. I think this Ryder Cup is going to be one of the biggest Ryder Cups in a long time. I would say this even if there was no crowd or crowd there. Fingers crossed we have a crowd. And I heard the Masters are saying that they're going to have a crowd here, or planning to have patrons there. But who would your picks be? I would definitely, I know Hatton's going to get in anyway for the Europeans, but I would definitely say Matt Wallace is going to have a good chance of getting in. Whether he earns that on merit of playing some really good golf, and I heard about his interview today. I think so. Fleetwood, Tiger, Westwood, Tiger. Yeah, so if I imagine you had to pick your whole team and it wasn't picks, I'd definitely have Hatton in there. I would have Fleetwood, and I would have Matt Wallace. I would definitely have Matt Wallace in there. I know he'd be a rookie, and it'd be hard for a rookie to go over to America. We've seen it in the past where Peters went over there, Fitzpatrick went over there, and sort of got lost in the whole thing of it, and found it hard, which it is, by the way. It's probably the most raucous atmosphere. But I love that. I wish we would have that sort of atmosphere more. I would love to see more of kind of, I guess, a bit like what they have at the Waste Management Open. I would love to see that. Casey, I forgot about Casey Simon. That's a great shout. GMAC, Rory, we've got Vern, McIntyre. McIntyre's a great shout. Peter Finch. I mean, if that'd be an unbelievable story. Get on tour, get in the Ryder Cup team, documented on YouTube. Unbelievable. In terms of America, we've probably got to have Tiger, absolute no-brainer, DJ, and Bryson. Those are your boys who are going to be, I mean, Bryson and Tiger play together quite a bit. They get on together. They're quite a good, formidable team. So, yeah. So, guys, last question. I want to get onto this as my final thing before we will announce today's winner. I apologize again for being late. Technical hitch. My fault. I should be good at this by now. I should really be good at this. I just want to say, if you are enjoying any of the content, I would really appreciate it. If you've not already, give this video a thumbs up and join this team. I'd like to think that our community on here on YouTube is a community, and we are a team together. We're all here to help everybody improve the golf, encourage everybody. So join it if you're not already. That'd be great. That'd be absolutely great. So, what are your goals of 2021? So, as you know, for me, hopefully we can do this, because last year we didn't have any of the ability to even qualify for the Open and do Open qualifying. I'm going to go for Open qualifying. So my goal is, obviously, I'd love to play in the Open, but my actual realistic goal is to get through stage 1 of qualifying school. I think it's a good realistic goal. I think I'm a good player with a bit of work, a bit of practice, and a golf lesson. I'm going to get a golf lesson, not by myself. It's hard to be subjective in your own game. So my goal is wanting to get through stage 1, at least stage 1 of Open qualifying. It's going to be a lot of hard work. Alongside that goal is just having some fun along the way. I'm going to give you guys the journey. So that is my goal. I want to hear yours. So we have the beginner golfer. My goal is to gain a handicap. Absolutely fab. Who else has got that goal of wanting to gain a handicap? I think that's fab. I think we've got so many golfers who have picked it up this year, and that's unbelievable. So great. Absolutely great. I love that. Next one down here is Charlie. Hit consistently under 80. Very good player, obviously. Goals 21-21. Just to be able to play golf at this point. Stuart, I feel your pain. I absolutely feel your pain. Honestly, I want to go out on the golf course so much right now. I mean, as you can see, my garden's getting an absolute battering. Absolute battering. Oh, it just looks so bad. I know a few of you commented in the last few days going, your moss is looking bad. The grass is looking terrible. So yeah, not good. So let's pick another one up here. Roy Ashby said, get below 20 handicap. Great, that Roy. I really like that. One thing I would say, everybody, if you have a handicap goal of, right, okay, I want to get to a 20, I want to gain a handicap, I want to get below 10, I want to get below 5, whatever that might be, is I think you've got to look at your game as a whole and go, right, okay, well, how do I rate each of my areas of my game? So putting, chipping, pitching, driving, and course management, give them a rate out of 10. And you've got to go, right, okay, well, there might be an area of your game which sits at 4 to 5 right now. So if it sits at 4 to 5, you've got to go, right, okay, how can I bring all these up from 4 to 5, up to 8? And that is how you're going to be able to smash those barriers. Don't be so bothered about going out on the golf course and beating the handicap. I know when I was out there as a junior golfer or playing amateur golf, and that was my dream of being out on tour and playing good amateur golf and playing British amateur. It never came true, unfortunately. But I was too bothered about my handicap at the time. I got so bothered about, I've got to be off scratch, got to be off +1, I've got to be off +2. And then I actually hated the game. It really did batter my confidence. But if I look back on it now, and what advice I give to everybody is the fact that if you go out there and have other goals, but they lead to that bigger goal. So imagine you've got big circle here. Outside that circle is get below 20, get below 10, whatever that might be, gain a handicap. You've got to then be in that position, go, right, okay, what have I got to fill in this middle bit to get that outer bit to do? And have that same mentality out on the golf course. I think that's a really, really good way to go. Okay, so let's see your goals. We've seen on here, driving would be at 2. We don't want to hear that. No, joking. Fine, well, that's fine. You've got that here. You've got that in your ability to go, right, okay, I'm at this point right now. Let's get it improved. Okay, so the moment you've all been waiting for. Drum roll. Someone give me a drum roll down here. I want to see that drum roll emoji. I'm going to get it up on my phone. So I've got the winner. Here. I'm not seeing the drum roll yet. Can't announce it without a drum roll. So let's pull up this winner. So this winner has been picked from YouTube. I will make that clear. This winner has been picked from YouTube because all of you are either joining me from Instagram, if you found me on Instagram, or if you're watching from Twitter, Pinterest, wherever you found me from, welcome if you're brand new. But this winner has been picked from YouTube. As I said in the first video on Saturday, you guys have been absolutely unbelievable. But I think from back to the start of March last year, your support of doing the live streams, you got behind me through the summer. Hopefully I've helped you. Drum rolls, mint. Absolutely love these guys. Just keep them going. Let's keep them going. So yeah, I thought it was just really, I wanted to say thank you for your support ultimately with the help of Golf Buddy. This is the one they sent me. So I wanted to give it you guys. It is a really, really good piece of equipment. The one thing I'd say is things that are really good about it. You get 2 different straps. As you know, I always tend to wear all black. And so I've got the black strap on, but you do get other straps as well. So yeah. Okay. So without further ado, the winner picked from YouTube on Saturday's video. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Alex. You need my address, mint. The winner is Gary Stevens. Gary Stevens. Well done to Gary Stevens. If you're listening now, fire me out. I'll give you my email. My email is alex@alexelliottgolf.co.uk. Don't miss the double L and the double T. Fire me an email and I will get that watch sent out to you as soon as possible. Once again, actually, if you guys want me to stay, we'll stay. If you've got any questions that you want to give to me, I'll happily answer your questions. If that is, you want me to come on every single Sunday, I'll happily come on Sunday nights. I think it will be good. I'll happily do it. So put it down below if you'd like me to come on to do more of these live streams. And if you've got any questions for me right now, happily sit here and answer some of your questions. Yeah, Mr. Titus, he played for Everton. I thought I recognised the name. Imagine it actually is. That'd be unbelievable. VAR is not listening. Apologies, everybody, if you didn't win. But I have something else to reveal for you tomorrow. So keep your eyes on the channel. I've got something else coming up very, very soon. Very, very soon. Lots of stuff happening this year, which I can't wait to bring you. See, Darren, not Gary. Sorry, Darren. I mispronounced it. I really do apologise for that. So if you've got any questions, guys, I'm happily sit here and answer a few of your questions. Or if you want me to come on and do some more of these live chats, I'd happily do it. Maybe what we do is. So John said, how's my training going? So two answers to this, John. Number one, I've been doing some home workouts set to me by Nat, which video will be going up for that tomorrow. It's toughy, but everybody can do it from home. You just literally need your sofa or a bit of space to do the workout. That's been going really well. Obviously, I've been doing those every single day, some workouts, some fitness, working on my hips because, yeah, not good at those. If you watch those other videos. And hitting balls in the nets, I've not hit many, if I'm honest. I've hit a few. I really need to hit some more. So Joe Bradley said, who is going to be your coach? Well, I picked sounds like I'm someone special. I'm really not. I've picked a coach. In speaking to the coach, and we're actually going to start off with an online lesson. Since the times in the UK are very much online right now, I thought what better way to actually do this would start with an online lesson. So yeah, there will be some videos going up about that of me working on my swing at home. So yeah, I know, Joe, that's not a great answer, is it really? But yeah, keep your eyes on the channel. Keep your eyes on the channel. Do you believe in rusty wedges? Yes, I do. I do actually. When I used to caddy for Tom on the European Tour and Challenge Tour, he always had like a raw finish wedge. Now, he actually made it always have his wedges really clean where they would never actually be rusty. But the whole premise of them being a raw finish is supposed to obviously create a little bit more spin. I personally like the look of a raw that's a real tongue twister. A raw wedge. And I do buy into the theory. A bit more friction, a bit more ability to catch some more spin. Yeah, I do see it. Okay, guys, if you've got any questions, George, this is really good. Only thing is, for us in the States, the timing to be able to join. Once golf season up again, it'll be difficult, but this time of year, this is great. So, George, yeah, okay, guys, if you're listening right now, I'll go live again next Sunday. You find me some questions over by email, alexelliotgolf, .co.uk at the end, and we'll have some golf chat next week. What about that? I think that'd be really cool. Will strong grip stop a massive slice? Well, Paul, there's a few things that will add to a massive slice, but if you do have a very weak grip, potentially making a stronger grip relative to where you are will help you square up that face. So potentially, the answer to that question be, I'd say it'd be one of the things that a golf coach would look at, your grip and your ability to match club face and path. Those factors are really important. And the grip obviously being your only contact with the golf club. So yeah, it's one of those factors along your journey of stopping your slice. Yeah, that is. Charlie, are you giving away a TS13? TSI, I can see it now. Sorry, my eyes. I'm not, but there may be some Cobra giveaways. There may be some club giveaways coming up very soon. Very, very soon. The hero of lockdown. Thank you. Thank you so much, James. I really do appreciate it. I've really enjoyed, like, I guess from March last year, I kind of switched up my content. We hit lockdown here in the UK, and I thought, right, okay, well, what else can I do to give everybody like some instruction? So daily tips started from there, and we've really been doing the daily tips for a year. So thanks so much. Revel, yeah, I do have international students, America, China, all over the world, really. Sweden, Denmark. So yeah, it's class. Obviously they're very much online and remote lessons, but they go really well. Swing easy, everyone. Thanks very much for joining us, Ewan. I really do appreciate it. So here we go, guys. Next Sunday, I'll be live. We will be here. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Glenn, are you sticking with your 1-length Cobra irons? That is a safe. Well, answer that question is I don't know. I'm gonna do a fitting as soon as we're able to. I've got a fitting booked in with Cobra, and potentially, I want to try the blades. Right, I want to get into some blades, and I know they don't do those in 1 length, so I could be stepping back over to the dark side. Is it on back over to the good side? I don't know, whatever way around you see that. But one thing I would say is I have really enjoyed the 1-length irons. I played some really good golf this year, as I said in my Road to the Open videos. So it'd be hard for me to come away from 1-length. I have to admit that. It's going to be really hard for me to come away from 1-length irons, but potentially, yes. Potentially, I could be going away from 1-length irons. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying that. Can't believe I'm saying that. Okay, guys, that is it for today. I have to apologize for coming on late. Next week, we won't have that. I promise you. I feel like such a clown. So I apologize for that. See you, obviously, tomorrow. We've got another tip video going out every single day. But live, I will see you next Sunday night at 7 p.m, the same time, the exact same time. So, guys, thank you so much. And I promise you this. I'll be on time next time. I'll try to be on time. I'll try this a few more times so it's not wrong. Guys, thank you so much. And have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you for another video, tip video tomorrow at 3:30. Stay safe. Thanks, guys. Just really, I know I keep saying it, but it's mad that we're nearly at 100,000. I do appreciate it. Cheers.